Rafe and Ben back over here at Be Strong Powerhouse. We're going to show you a couple of different types of wraps, and kind of what they do and what we're using them for. Ben's got the gangster wraps from Mark Bell. I got the Iron Rebel wraps, the Outlaws. What's yours? A little bit softer here, so it's a little bit more elastic. Mine are a lot more cast-like, a lot stiffer. Mine's an 18-inch wrap. I think Ben's is a 24-inch wrap, a little bit longer. Just means more rotations around the wrist. So I'm going to show you how, and kind of walk you through how I wrap, and then Ben's going to show you his variation here. Depending on the federation that you're competing in, they have different rules for actual what brand of wraps you can use. Both of these, I think, for most federations are legal. General rule of thumb, under the thumb, you need to be 2 centimeters down, and there cannot be anything touching the fingers or the thumb after the wrap is finished. So the wrist wrap is to support the wrist. You see a lot of guys wrapping way down here and their hand still moves. The whole idea is to support the hand around the wrist joint so it's solid and it doesn't move after we're done. So if you grab the bar like this, or you grab the bar like this, or this, place the hand position into the spot that you're going to be once you've grabbed the bar. This little strap, you can clip on your thumb and use it this way. I tend to just grab it with my hand and hold it with my fingers and start the wrap this way. I loosely wrap the wrap around and then grab the wrap and pull it back around. Now there's a lot of different ways. You can grab it like this, hold it, grab it, and turn. Ben's going to show the way he does it. I like to wrap the wrap loosely around, and then I step back up. I'm flexing my hand right where I want it, and I'm pulling really tight. Yet again, 2 centimeters under the thumb, wrap it all the way around, and then I'm coming down the forearm just a little bit to brace. So my hand is not moving at all in there. I've all the way 2 centimeters under the thumb, and then I'm down the wrist, I've supported the wrist. Now, we are using, and then this has to be out of the hand, all the way out of the way, so you can tuck it underneath, you get it out of the way, but this cannot be touching the bar at any point during the lift. So that's how I've wrapped my wraps. Ben's gonna show you how he does his, and then I'll keep chatting on why we do this. So Ben uses his a little bit differently, wraps around the wrap, and then loops it around his forearm. There's really no rule on how far down the forearm that you wrap. We have 36-inch, 3 millimeter wraps that are 3 foot long for more single ply and multi-ply geared lifters, but we're raw lifters, no shirts, so we only really need to support this part of our wrist. So he did it a little bit differently. He was bracing off of his belly through the whole time. He's got his hand placed where he wants, nice and solid there. There's not much movement at all, and he's braced the wrist all the way down. As you see, he started here, back up, and back up, nice and tight. Yet again, nothing's touching the bar. So if this is too high, when he goes to grab the bar, he'll use his other hand and push it down a little bit. But it's a great way to wrap it. Remember, the wrong way, incorrect way to wrap it, you'll see a lot of guys, the bro dudes in the gym, they're just wrapping right around the wrist, right down here. This does nothing for my wrist at all. It's doing absolutely nothing. We want to make sure we come up the hand like Ben has it. Well, no, that's the wrong way to do it, yeah. Up the hand, we want to support this much of that hand into the wrist. Utilize the material, nice and tight. And I like mine super tight. I mean, my hand turns white. I can't even move my fingers barely. Really tight. That's how I like it. Can't even move barely. So the bar sits right in there and it's solid. It's not gonna be moving. Anyway, it's a couple different variations of wraps and how we wrap them for powerlifting and just overall general health of your wrist. Hey, if you like the content, please subscribe, ding the bell, and like the video.